Hi Aries, Scottish Gypsy here to do your first reading of 2026. Super excited to do this for you today. I've got quite a number of oracle cards and tarot. This is your deep dive every 2 weeks reading. And by the way, my name's Karen. If you're new here, massive welcome. All I ever really say to people, if you're enjoying the content, that the way that you can show love and support is through liking, commenting and subscribing. And by the way, I read all of the comments. Okay, I'm going to start with one of my new decks. It's Oracle of the Phoenix. It's absolutely stunning oracle deck. Bottom of the deck, oh, that's interesting. Recognize happiness. Leo, they actually pulled that as their main card today. I'm going to shuffle, but it's on the bottom of the deck, and I did shuffle these cards after that reading. The fire signs have been told to connect with what makes them happy, to take a really long, hard look in the mirror and connect with their heart chakra, their emotions. What is it that truly makes you happy? Maybe it's about being in the present moment, embracing life and choosing to be happy in the moment. But yes, maybe there is a bit of a self-inventory about your needs and wants and what makes you happy here. All right, Aries. Aries. One more shuffle. Okie dokie. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, Aries. Recognize manipulation. Okay, I don't know if some of you in the recent past have been manipulated. Maybe you didn't pick it up till maybe you had your heart broken or to a bit later. But I have got recognized manipulation. But let's see, what is the card? What is the card for Aries? And it says lust for life. That is a beautiful card. First time I've pulled that from this deck. It is a new reading, a new oracle, but let me read it to you. Okay, lust for life. So there could be something about you starting to feel happy, getting back your lust for life, connecting with your sense of what makes you happy. Let me read it. It says, see our world through the eyes of a child and discover paradise. It can be found anywhere. The magical yellow phoenix will guide you on the path of joy. It says, however, look at the world through the eyes of a child and you will realize that heaven is already here, and the best thing is that it is given to you as a gift. When did you last jump for joy? Have you lost your zest for life? Is your life dominated by stress, depression, and burnout? Jesus once said, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Now is the time to question and transform your patterns of behavior and to make a new start. Reprogram the autopilot of your subconscious. Okay, time to connect with your inner child and seeing the world through the eyes of a child. So I don't know if your mindset's not been great in the recent past and the universe is asking you to raise your vibration, to focus on happiness, what makes you happy, reconnecting with your inner child and getting that lust for life again. Perhaps a person maybe you lost it because of a situation where you might have experienced manipulation or someone who might have been narcissistic, okay? But it's time to reconnect with the innocence of that inner child and get a lust for life. Okay, what next? Bottom of the deck, we've got New Moon and Taurus. Know your worth. That's so interesting because Leo had that too. You could be dealing with a Leo or have a strong placement. Also, I'm picking up some of you perhaps are cuspers. New moons can talk about new beginnings, and you've got with Taurus perhaps. So there could be a Taurus that's significant Aries, or you're a cusper. Also, terrene energy. There could be some new things that you're doing around health, wellness, money, career. There could be some sort of new purchase as well with the new moon in Taurus. But let's shuffle and see. Aries. But it's about you realizing your value and knowing your worth. Yeah, I feel like someone might have done you a rough one, Aries, okay? You could have been in a situation and that might have affected your mindset and the way that you looked at the world. This card's on its side and it says, believe in your good work, first quarter moon in Sagittarius. Now, if you have recently kicked something off, started something new, perhaps in Sagittarius season, they're telling you good luck is attached to it. So keep working hard towards that goal, dream, or ambition, and believe in your good luck. Bottom of the deck, first quarter moon in Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. So yes, in Capricorn season. So I don't know if at the moment you haven't been your kindest self. I am picking up that some of you, I don't know if you're in your shadow, someone might have ticked you off here, Aries, or maybe you're just feeling a bit down, but they're telling you to be kind, to unleash your kindest self. And I think you had that card with me in a recent reading, Aries. Open up to change. New moon in Aquarius, fantastic. So in Aquarius season, they're telling you to open up to change. So starting off the year with a fresh perspective, a new way of looking at life, reconnecting with your lust for life again, reconnecting with the best version, kindest version of yourself, and opening up to change, and also raising your vibration and believing in your good luck here. Let's get one more. And it says new moon in Aries. Go for it. You're getting lots of new moons. So that tells me it's time for new, fresh energy, new attitudes, new mindsets, new experiences, new possibilities. This is your card, Aries. They are telling you it's time to open up to change and go for it. Love it. Okay, let's move on to spell casting. Bottom of the deck, I like this. Look at this person. Bottom of the deck. Reconnecting with self-love, reconnecting with feelings of joy, happiness, positive emotions, feeling content and happy within themselves, feeling love. Now, some of you could be finding love or finding what makes you happy as well this year. But if you are manifesting love, it's looking promising, Aries. Okay, spell casting. Aries, please show me the strongest themes. One more shuffle. Bottom of the deck, believe in your dreams. Dreams card. Okay, first card out, please, for Aries. Wellbeing. Okay. So time to put pen to paper and to start thinking about areas of focus for this year. And they're telling you to focus on well-being. So I don't know if there's some changes that have to be made around your diet, around physical activity, could be around your mindset as well. But it's about mental, physical, and spiritual well-being and making that a focus in 2026. Okay, Aries. I can tell you it's a big focus of mine, and I'm an Aries cusper. We have clarity. So whether or not that's the clarity you're getting, that you're needing to prioritize your well-being and to put some positive changes in place here, maybe improvements in your well-being is what's giving you back your lust for life and clearing your mind as well, Aries. Truth, interesting, because Leo had the truth card, not in this deck, but in a different oracle. They were awakening to the truth, and they had the Ace of Swords in the heart of the reading. So you're a fire sign as well, and you're getting a strong theme around looking in the mirror and seeing the truth, facing the truth, and embracing the truth. So whether it's realizations about self, now it could be shadow work, it could be also your well-being. We could be looking in the mirror and saying, you know what, I need to be kinder to my vessel. Okay, I need to prioritize my health and wellness, but I just feel like you're ready to embrace truth. And it feels connected to self. So truth and clarity, very connected themes. Now I've got one more oracle, and it is a new one. It's called Soul Coaching. And bottom of the deck, oh, look at this. You've got healing. Healing, beautiful. Now, I'll read that one in a second, so I'll put that to the side, and I want to shuffle and pull the cards. Okay, Aries, can you please show me the theme card from Soul Coaching for the Aries Collective at this time? Two more, sure, no, which, wow. Okay, that was pretty specific. All right, can't make it up. All your cards are interconnected. Bottom of the deck is Truth again, Leo. Leo, some of you are dealing with a Leo, or you have a strong placement. It could also be that I've just pulled that card for Leo. Perhaps that's just a slip of the tongue, but like Leo, you've both got the Truth card. It's a time to face the truth, embrace the truth, and pursue the truth as well, and express your truth. And then I've got playfulness as your card. You can't make it up. Connecting with your inner child, being playful, having fun, getting back your zest and lust for life. And I can tell you, if you have made, or if you do make changes around your health and fitness, oh my goodness, it is a game changer. I mean, I think you know, I was a personal trainer I had my own studio for like 12 years. And the shifts in people's energy levels, their emotional and psychological well-being when they got fit and shed excess weight that was holding them back, they did in fact have a new lust for life, and it impacted their relationships, their job, and everything in the most positive way. So I'm a massive, massive, massive advocate for health and fitness. No, it doesn't mean you have to go do, high intensity training and all of those things. Just positive changes, moving more, being really conscious about the foods that you are feeding yourself as well. So connecting to the inner child, having fun, being more playful, and kicking back and enjoying that zest for life. And also truth. Okay? There's definitely a theme around truth. Now, the one that I did want to read is healing. Let me read it to you. I feel called to. Healing is occurring. You're a natural healer. You're on the mend, and or a situation is being resolved. Have faith that it is happening. Healing is natural. Everything in nature has the intrinsic ability to restore itself. You're part of the world, so you also have this innate ability. Often healing needs to occur on the inner planes before it can manifest on the outside. To assist this process, focus on what's great and let go of what isn't working or what's wrong. Hold a vision of the solution that you desire. Be patient and trust that recovery is occurring in its own time and way. Nature is one of our greatest healers, so spend time with the trees, soak up the rays of the sun, and dance in the rain. And your affirmation, Aries, is phenomenal healing energy flows through every cell in my body. So I can see that either you've already started your healing journey, you've already started making changes around your diet, your exercise regime, definitely having more fun, or else this is what they're really encouraging you to do, Aries. Okay, very specific reading thus far. Let's pull it together with tarot. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands next to Ten of Wands, so, and the Ace of Cups beside it. Yeah, I mean, look, I can see in the recent past, Ten of Wands is feeling the weight of responsibility, feeling burdened, okay, or feeling like you've got a lot of responsibilities or burdens on your back that you're carrying. But the Page of Wands is inspired, okay, so I don't know if you've made some changes, because even the Ace of Cups can be a new beginning in love. It can be opening your heart to love again. It can be a healing journey as well. So definitely I can see that some of you are on the path to healing. Alrighty then. All right, Aries, we're going to pull the first three. So open up to change. They keep pulling my eyes to that card, okay? So it's really significant. So I don't know if you've been resisting change or you're contemplating changes. Now there could be something around an Aquarius. See Aries and Taurus, so those signs could be significant. Obviously you're an Aries. One more. Two of Swords, bottom of the deck. Let's see your first three cards, Aries. Knight of Pentacles. Aries, Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Ace of Wands, wow, nice. Aries. The Moon. Yeah, the Moon is showing up, and I have got the Two of Swords. Sometimes we're in that inner mental conflict when we lack clarity. So there could have been in the recent past a situation where you lacked clarity or you were unsure about the way forward or a decision. It's also quite a quiet, reflective energy. So I don't know if you were feeling the need to block others out or to seek more inner peace and solitude. but I have got the moon. Now also the moon showing up the Ace of Wands can talk about an unforeseen or something you don't see coming, right? Ace of Wands can be new inspiration, new passion, a new adventure. It's your ace. Now the Two of Swords bottom of the deck, you might be unsure about this new beginning or this opportunity, but with this Ace of Wands, which is for me the new moon and Aries energy, they are telling you to go for it. You know, you've got the hand of God giving you this opportunity. Now the Ace of Wands can talk about feeling invigorated again, reconnecting with your sacral, your sense of passion, pleasure, desire. You might be feeling friskier, right? There could be a person that's lit the fire within you, or it's just your energy levels, your zest for life as well. So you might be coming into 2026 feeling newly invigorated. Now, Knight of Pentacles, there could be, like this is slow and steady wins the race, and Pentacles can be around work, it can be around your finances, it can also be health. So you might be making some steady changes there, which are connecting you with this new invigoration. Okay, let's see. Now, the moon is Piscean energy, also Cancer. So one of those signs could be significant. Now, because you've got this Ace of Wands, there could be a new opportunity or, you know, a new idea or a new business venture, and you might be just unsure about it with the moon energy, particularly because I saw it with the Two of Swords. All right, Aries. Okay, look at that. Your three cards came out together. Wow. Now, this is very positive for you today, Aries. One of the most positive first readings of 2026 for the signs. You got two aces. Lots of things going on in the collective. In the heart of your reading is a fast-paced chariot energy. Someone really going for it. You might be really motivated as we come out the starting gates. You might be newly invigorated, or you're taking charge towards something new. But you're very focused. The chariot is very focused. Now, also in the heart of your reading, it can talk about traveling. It can talk about relocation, particularly next to the Ace of Pentacles. So there could be a new home. Bottom of the deck, I've got the Page of Swords. Yeah, they're definitely, oh, it's next to Ten of Swords. Now, when I see it next to the Ten of Swords, Page of Swords, yes, it can just be doing research or being inquisitive about something, but because it's next to the Ten of Swords, I don't know if there is you or another person who's sort of watching from the sidelines. I don't know if there was an ending, a painful ending or experience between you and another person, because Four of Swords is a person healing, recharging, I'm hearing. Some of you could have gone on holiday, had a break. That could be what's connecting you with that feeling of wanting to be ready to explore the year and start new endeavors. Let's get the last three, Aries. Definitely could be dealing with the Cancer, with the moon and the chariot as well, or have a strong placement. One more, please, for Aries. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands. Last three cards, please. Show me for Aries. We have some Earth, Four of Pentacles. Open up to change, Aries, is what I'm going to say, okay? This person is very closed off, and it can be someone resisting change, holding on to the sense of stability and security for dear life. So whether you're dealing with someone like that who's resistant, or you are, the universe is saying, I'm gifting you this new beginning. Now that for me is that new moon and Taurus energy card that we pulled as well. Know your worth. So you deserve this. What they're saying is know your worth. You deserve this new beginning. So if it's a new job, a new career path, a new relationship, a new start in terms of your health and well-being, they're saying you are worth it. Aries. Lovers. Well, some of you could have a choice between two paths or two people, just gonna say. I'm trying to cover the nudity, sorry, Aries. They're very strict on that on YouTube. Gemini energy, you have a choice to make. You have a choice. or there is a significant theme around a particular intimate relationship, Aries, I'm going to say. King of Pentacles. Wow. King of Pentacles is the wealthy man of tarot. This is a person who has a lot of resources. They're very stable, they're very secure, they're very successful. Now, this could be your energy, right? You could be at the top of your game in terms of your career and money. You could be really prospering in life. Or this could be a person connecting you to the Ace of Pentacles. Doesn't have to be a man, it could be a man or a woman, although it is showing masculine earth. This could be a real estate person. This could be a person in finance. This could be someone in a career with a career opportunity. Either way, this King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, this is the know your worth new moon in Taurus. Now, it could be a Taurus as well with the King of Pentacles now showing up and the Knight of Pentacles. All of these cards talk about an opportunity. They're telling you to open up to change, Aries. You have got an exciting year kicking off. I definitely feel like there has been a period where you haven't been giving. You've been contemplating, resting and recovering. But I feel that's what's changing. Open up to change. You've definitely got change. You've got two aces showing up today. Now, because I've got the Lovers, if this is around relationships, perhaps you've got a choice between two people, two paths. If it's career or any other aspect, I just feel like there's a lot going on. You've got different experiences and possibilities, and there could be some choices and decisions to make. You know, perhaps you're in an intimate relationship, and it's you and your person making choices and decisions together. Now, Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles, you know, this can definitely be business, entrepreneurship, it can be relationship, it can be any of those things. But the biggest thing I'm connecting with is know you are worth it. New Moon in Taurus, Ace of Pentacles, the universe is saying you are worth it. Now, Chariot in the heart of the reading, it does talk about having a strong motivation, right? Like you have a destination that you're headed for, whether it's a metaphor or whether it's a literal destination that you're heading for, and you're focused and determined. And that's what I like for you. I feel you are newly invigorated and you have got this lust for life. You are determined with the Chariot energy. And even King of Pentacles is like, oh, I know my worth. It's a very prosperous energy. Bottom of the deck is someone standing their ground, but I also feel like you might be blocking out someone that might have hurt you. Right, so there could have been a breakup in the past, because Three of Swords is heartbreak and you've got the Four of Swords in the reading. So maybe some of you've got a person blocked who might have hurt you, or you might have broken up with this person. But all I can see here is believe in your good luck. The possibilities are endless. Open up to change, and I see prosperity 100% in your path, and it's time to open up to the idea and the possibility. God bless. Love you, Aries.